Hey Fish fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are back for another wonderful edition of Merfolk in Modern. Is this good? I got no damn clue. We're going to dive right back into the metagame. You love Merfolk on this channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Before we get into our deck, however, we are going to thank our sponsors, starting with FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite local game store, and my I don't know, it's the only store basically I buy all my Magic singles. And the sleeves. I buy millions of sleeves. Got to recycle those. Got to keep churning through those sleeves if you play competitively. You can support the channel purchasing things from Fusion Gaming Online and also get yourself 5% off all your purchases if you use my coupon code Nikachu. Don't want to miss out on that value. And also Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. I mean, if you want to deviate and change through all versions of Merfolk, this is the place to do it. Mana Traders. You can support the channel by using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save yourself 15% off your first 3 months using my coupon code Nikachu. And all of a sudden, people want to become patrons on Patreon. I haven't received so many patrons in a million years. It's like, I don't know. People want to support me in all sorts of different directions. Somehow Patreon got forgotten, and people are coming back on Patreon. So I'm going to thank very much to Halfway Joe for raising their pledge on Patreon. I'm going to thank Irvin Lopez, Ellie Rossler, and we're also going to thank Daniel Davies. Thank you very much, everyone, for supporting the channel on Patreon. I support all the channel, all the everything. However you want to support the channel, it's all good with me.
Throw eggs at our window. We like eggs.
Well, I don't want to cook them off the window screen. Whatever. Okay, let's moving on. Now, this deck was basically inspired by the budget deck that we played last week. This deck did really well. Like, this deck did really, really well. I like how this deck flowed. It was a nice deck. Great stuff. 21 lands, 2 Ether Vial. It could use a few more Ether Vials, of course, but it was a nice deck. I really like how this thing played out. So I want to play like a less budget version of it. Maybe maybe Chalice of the Void is overrated. I don't need Chalice of the Void. Maybe I can get by with Spell Pierce and Mana Leak against the control decks. And Chalice of the Void, I think it's just probably going to be the best against Prowess, but there's only one Prowess deck now. Is it Prowess? We don't have to deal with, for example, we don't have to deal with Mono Red Prowess as much. That deck has sort of fallen off the map by quite a bit. So maybe there's less need for Chalice of the Void, period. I mean, if I'm up against Burn, these counter spells and this Master of Waves are going to do fine. So let's get back to let's just play with some counter spells. I don't mind Spell Pierce. I like it. I like the Spell Pierces. And I like Mirror Reedry, and I want to interact with my opponent's lands with Harbinger and Trickster. Tron is coming back. Reedry is fine against Tron, but also if I have Reedry, I can then tap down multiple creatures, tap down lands. I can tap down Titan lands if I need to with Trickster and Harbinger. But even more importantly, if I'm up against Death and Taxes and I have no way of getting through because of Spreading Seas, either they're going to Flicker Wisp the land, Skyclave Apparition, Ghost Quarterly land. Like, Spreading Seas sort of sucks against Death and Taxes. We got Reedry. Reedry's going to save us. It helps tap down their creatures, get in the damage without being reliant on Spreading Seas for Island Walk. And also we got some Smuggler's Copter here to get rid of our lands, our useless counter spells. Okay, so here's the thing. It is technically a Simic deck. We are literally spending $240 in lands. If you want to go budget, play Unclaimed Territory, that's totally fine. Same thing, except not ridiculously expensive, and it doesn't counter stuff. But sorry, it doesn't make your creatures uncounterable. We're doing it for Commander Speaker. Basically, we have $1 worth of. We're spending $250 in these lands to play $1 worth of Commander Speaker. We did the math. This is 25 cents of Commander Speaker, and this is $64 a Cavern of Souls. So $250 to play this $1 garbage. That just shows how bad a shape we are with the the 1-drops. I mean, Benthic Biomancer is fine. Maybe it's better than I think, because being able to loot away these things are like really important. But fuck it. The power on this creature is just way too important for me to ignore.
It could be a 3/3 for 1 mana.
It could be. I'm gonna lean a little bit more on Dismember than Bind the Monster. I think you could even make an argument to take out one Dismember out of Bind the Monster. There's less Mono Red Prowess, so there's less need to play Bind the Monster. There's going to be more Death and Taxes. There's gonna be more Death and Taxes. Like, as I made my video top decks to beat, Death and Taxes won the Mana Trader series, and now more people are playing it than ever. Bind the Monster is useless in that matchup because they can Flicker Wisp their creature with the Bind the Monster and get it back on the battlefield, or protect their or they can play a Giver of Runes, and then they can give Pro Blue to the creature with Bind the Monster, and Bind the Monster will fall off. So I'm gonna go back to Dismember for now. Don't you already run Cavern? I do run Cavern. There it is. All right. And with that, let's get into our Modern League. Where's the league here?
Make sure it's the right deck.
I'll join first, and then check if it's the right deck. Where's my deck? Here's my deck. We're up against Luris. I don't feel good about that. We'll keep this. Good. Luris scum. So it's like it's always like this is a heavy removal heavy deck, or it's hammer time usually. Torborg says, "Hey, glad to finally be able to catch a stream live again for a bit. Feels like it's been a while. What are you playing?" I'm playing Merfolk. What do you think? What else would I be playing? Goblin Prison?
What do you mean, been a while? You were here like a week ago.
Nikachu and his brother are basically the Botez Live of MTG streaming. We didn't go first? I didn't even check. Oh, it's Mill. We won. Excellent.
Crap.
The game is over already, as far as I'm concerned. So I will probably spend the first 2 turns just trickstering this so that they can't get much value off of their landfall triggers.
Value.
I will say one thing that sucks. I don't have my Force of Negation. This is actually a pretty good matchup for Force of Negation. I don't have it. Oh no, not my Spreading Seas.
Fuck.
They're going to town here.
Oh my god.
I'm sure this is the type of deck that you like. You like this type of deck?
Yeah,
What the fuck are you doing? What arrogance is this? Show me Harbinger. Show me Harbinger. It didn't really matter. If I had Harbinger, I wouldn't play it, because they would just replay and play a land. All right, Cavern of Souls.
This is Gary's favorite deck.
Oh fuck! I didn't actually trigger this thing. Well, I'm a moron. Yeah. Well, all of a sudden I'm getting arrogant here. Well, now what do? I don't even know what to do now.
You're losing everything.
I better not lose from this. I better not lose by 3 cards. You want to mill 8? Go for it. It's okay.
Look at this.
It's actually not okay, but whatever.
This is insane.
How many cards? 23. Okay, so like, so it didn't actually. This thing didn't actually end up mattering. They could draw the cards from Vision from Beyond anyway. The really awkward thing is we've got, what's it called? Anyway, I'm gonna look like a complete dumbass. The problem is I have cards that like draw me cards. Not exactly what I want. Ooh. Ooh, we got power here.
Also, he has islands.
That doesn't matter very much.
It will.
Merfolk. Okay, let's do things right this time.
Yeah, this guy's probably just like thinking, man, I'm going off.
Yeah. To the moon! And look, they got this Oboro that I have to deal with perpetually for eternity. Fuck, another Rune Crab. Another 3 cards.
Lord of Atlantis is in there.
Do I have any... Another Maddening Cacophony? Sure. Oh, fuck. I am going to need a Lord in order to do... How many cards do I have left?
2.
Well, I am going to play this Silver Gill Adept. I'm probably going to lose this game. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I have a sufficient clock. I don't think I can beat these things.
Lord!
That is a Lord.
No island block, though.
Whatever. Do they have to block? Oh, no, they don't. They could go down on 1, in theory. Block, you fool! Damn. No block. I have no idea what else to do here. So let's get this Harbinger on the battlefield just in case there's a slim chance. Am I going to lose 6 cards? I am so dead here. Okay, I need to get really lucky. My opponent has like no mills, because my opponent can at the very least mill me for 6. That's a weird line.
No glimpse.
I'm not afraid of glimpse. I don't know what this is. All right. The old-fashioned way. All right, we got milled.
Gary would be so proud.
Okay, what do we want? Dismember. We don't have Chalice. Chalice is actually very good in this matchup, so we're probably going to bring in Relic. Okay, what is garbage here? Spreading Seas is garbage. Harbinger is pretty trash. We'll bring in Relic. And we'll bring in another counter spell, and I'm going to be fine at going to like 63 cards. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this. And we're bringing in the Dismembers for the crabs. You got to pay some respects for the crabs. So a lot of people ask me, why don't you bring in Relic versus Mill? Because usually I have Chalice of the Void, and Chalice on 1 just destroys this deck. But it'll also like interact with my Relic. So now we have Relic that I can exile the graveyard in response to like Surgical Extraction, but most importantly, make sure Visions of Beyond doesn't go off.
Goodbye, Apple Slice.
Does Needle hit Oboro? Yes, but that's like the weakest of all the interactions possible. Apple Slice MTG, see you later. Yeah, I went above 60. I'm sideboarding into 63 cards. Totally reasonable for us. We can afford to do that. Not everyone can do that. Merfolk can do that. I would love to go first.
Stuck.
The chat is stuck. So would it have mattered? Well, that was 10 cards. So I missed that one activation. Yeah, we can keep this. Easy keep. Loris, oh no. Nah, I'm not afraid of Loris. This hand's a bit awkward though, because I mean it sort of forces me to tap out over and over again. Something I may not want to do. The crab.
At least you'll hit that first glimpse.
I might not, because I want to put creatures on the battlefield. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap out for some creatures first. I might slow down when we get to 3 mana.
Do they have any spot removal?
Tons. Lumberjack says, hey, what's up, Nikachu? Frederick here. Missed the coffee this morning, but happy to catch the stream. Awesome. See, if this was actual Simic, it might not be too bad, because then I can play Mararegery. Oh, fuck. It's always dangerous when they've got one of these cards here. Sure.
Boo.
It's dead. It died. Are you happy? I'm going to pass. I really don't want to... I don't think I get much if I play a Regery here. I think what I'm going to do is... I really want to protect this Regery. Is this worth it?
Yeah. Rather demonstrating that you have Force Negation with 3 up? Or...
I can play Regery. Because I'm going to tick this up. And then like activate it, put a Regery, play a Regery, untap maybe an island. What can kill this? Drown in the Lock, Fatal Push with Revolt. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. I feel like waiting. I could, well, it's not just Fatal Push. It's Fatal Push, it's Drown in the Lock, it's Blood Chief's Thirst. There's a lot of cards. For the longest time, Mill has seemed like that deck everyone wants to try and make when they start out and realize it was a terrible idea, but recently it's gotten some teeth and it's pretty decent. It is, actually. It'll suck losing to it because I'm close to undefeated versus this deck. So I'm going to Spell Pierce this.
Sorry.
Because if I don't, I may not be able to Spell Pierce anything. Okay, so now given the situation, we'll put all our Reejeries on the battlefield. All of them. All the Reejeries.
Next you can untap that bitch. Big tech.
Bishark, it's very good versus the top decks right now, but has to deal with all the tier 2 decks that eat it up. Generally. Oh no, not another Hedron crab. Or Hedron? Was it Hedron or Hedron? Mill is just bullshit burn that has to get you to 60 instead of 20 and plays even shittier creatures. Well, it's good against combo decks because they can just incidentally mill your combo pieces into the graveyard and then exile them. Burn literally needs to win by turn 4 and sometimes can't goldfish that well against other decks that are just like goldfishing. I hate Visions of Beyond. That's the most annoying of all the cards. Whenever a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you gain 1 life. Okay.
That's pretty fucked up.
Do you intend on killing my creatures? What does that mean? You got Damnation up?
One Lord.
Well, 1 Lord does a lot of damage, but 1 Lord isn't winning. No, I gotta play these. If they play Surgical Extraction on my stuff, I'm doomed. 3 fucking triggers. This is so beautiful, and it's useless. Don't shock yourself now. But like I have this sinking feeling our opponent has Damnation. A sinking feeling.
Oops, all Jerry.
We'll see what happens. I mean, they got what, 4 cards in hand? Maybe they'll just mill me out right here. I have 22 cards left in my deck. I mean, they can get 6 more down. Oh, whenever what the hell is this? Whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard.
A creature card.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so even from my library, I was just thinking, oh, you're just trying to wrap the board and be done with it.
3, 2.
No, oh fuck, we could be in a lot of trouble here. Cause okay, I'm at effectively 14 cards left in my deck. I think I get it. I have to get lucky to survive this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, I could have used the Reejeries to untap my own stuff. 6. I'm at 14. 5. It's close. It's really close. 5, 17. I'm at 11 cards at the moment. These trigger. So Reejerey doesn't prompt you for whether you want to tap or untap target permanent, or is it? No, it does prompt me. It prompts you twice. First, there's triggers that you have to target cards. You have to target creatures. Sorry, you have to target a permanent, and then when the spell resolves, you get to choose if you want to tap or untap it or not. We live. We live, which means our opponent's dead. Unless something crazy is about to happen. They can't even play Crypt Incursion here. They only have 2 mana available. And Simian Spirit Guide is banned. Banned.
Gained a few pieces of life. Lord. Ooh.
Another fucking lord. How do I do this?
With style.
Okay, we'll definitely... With style. We'll definitely tap you two down. Okay, they saw enough. The client was glitching the fuck out for a second. Alright, I guess we're gonna... Can I use you at all? Just pithing needle, name Polluted Delta. Go fuck yourself. Would that work?
Pithing.
It's a pithing?
Pithing.
I'm calling it pithing needle for years.
I'm pretty sure it's pithing.
Oh, by the way, if you untap with a Reedry, the orb triggers. Okay, that's good to know. No Master of Waves combo sideboard tech? This is... I got Master of Waves. Oh, you mean the combo. That combo never worked. It's like more of a commander combo. I didn't say what format that combo was good in. What to do with this? Yeah, I guess this is fine. Just resubmit it. Run it back. Yeah, the combo is a meme. This hand's fine, actually. I like this hand. So we can go turn 1 Spell Pierce, whatever they play. Turn 2 Lord, Reegeries. Excellent. Less cards for them, more cards for us. Mulligan again. I dare you.
I love to see it.
Is Mesmeric Orb only 2 mana? Because they're playing with Loris. I always thought it was 3 mana for some reason. What's going on here? Pass. I'll definitely use the Spell Pierce because I'm going to tap out for like Lord, Reedry for the next few turns. Okay, if they do nothing, I'm actually just not going to tap out. I'm going to wait. We're going to wait.
We're gonna build our land equity.
That's right. Building the land equity. Here comes the land equity.
Yeah, it's 2 mana.
Maybe they have a lot of removal. You want to be patient? I can be patient too. I have all day. Mill player. Just counter anything. Like Spell Pierce, you got it. You have to play it whenever you can. Next turn they could have 4 mana up, and that Spell Pierce won't see the light of day for the rest of the game. It's just how the game is. We're gonna hold that up. Actually, I'm gonna because I need to get value out of these counter spells. If they can't mill me out, they're fucked. I mean, it's just how it is. You counter a few of these things, and it's over.
Those crabs aren't doing shit.
Yeah, where's the crabs now?
0 power.
Where's your crab now? Honestly, I really don't care about this card.
It only works if he's milling.
Come on, 2-drop. So I have more things to do with my mana.
There's the cream you can buy for crabs.
I guess I will still do nothing.
You don't need a prescription anymore, right?
Oh, the deck is wrong. Damn. I'll have to update that.
Yeah, I get
that thing is not the end of the world, but it's an effing annoying card.
And if he stacks them, they're even worse.
It represents a ton of cards, but I don't mind using my mana leak on like just a random removal spell because I will kill them. This is not that okay. I will say this. This is not a clear mana leak. It is not a clear mana leak. It doesn't represent any immediate threat, and my opponent might die before this thing actually does anything because I have a lot of power coming in play, but I only have a lot of power in play if I can protect it with mana leak. This is definitely not a... Like, I have beaten Mesmeric Orb. I've beaten 3 Mesmeric Orbs on the battlefield.
I saw that. I was there.
He was there. Resolves. Okay, they know I have a counterspell.
That's good psyop. Now he's like, why did it take so long?
Why did it take so long? Don't kill my lord, please. Just don't do it. This is the crappiest card to leak, in my opinion, of all the cards.
But You were just saying.
Yes, I was.
2 seconds ago.
We gotta protect. This is the point.
He's down 3 cards.
I'll definitely tick this up. Fuck. These dismembers are really bad if there's no crab out. You had crabs every game. What happened now? And you're gaining life off of this damn thing? If I attack for 4, you go to 15, I draw a lord, I could potentially win, so... Okay, we'll maximize damage here. Shit, I gotta use this on something?
It triggers the thing.
Well, if it's gonna trigger the thing anyway, let's just do it now on this. I don't want to feed their graveyard, so I'm not going to tap one of their things because it just fuels it for no reason. This was going to untap anyway, so I might as well do it now than later. Better now than never. Okay, let's see if putting all these creatures in play pays off. It seems like they have a lot of creature removal because they're not really trying to mill me. Okay, hold on. I try to get to sharing my list with everyone. That's so annoying. Yep. I updated the deck list for everyone live. My only problem in this game is these dismembers are so bad. I drew a Silvergill Adapt, which in this very moment is also pretty terrible. Unlucky that they have no Bontus or Damnation. Whose side are you on? That's a bannable offense around here. I can't draw another card. This Aether Vial's on 3. I can't even cast this unless I have a Merfolk in play.
Oh, fuck off.
Basically. What is this? Yeah, they were playing like they had a lot of removal. Well, oh, this is the worst tap out for 5 mana ever. How many cards are in my graveyard? 13? I think I'd rather wait.
Until that other lord comes around. He's only got 2 cards.
This is worth 5 cards with Mesmeric Orb.
We need a bounce spell for that Mesmeric Orb.
I don't even want to draw a card here. Playing the Silvergill Adapt is going to basically mill me for 6 cards because I draw a card and then I have to untap 5 lands. Alright, let's just live dangerously then. Okay, that's sort of not... Well, it's sort of nice. I don't mind this. I'm leaning on playing the Silvergill Adept because I do want to do something. I want to do something. If I'm just passing the turn back and forth, this might not go anywhere. Oh, fuck. Okay, the second Mesmeric Orb at this point is very bad.
Here comes the third.
Oh, shit. I can't beat the removal. Well, I can beat the removal, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. Okay, hold on. Always yield. Always yield. Sure, I'll always yield to you. This is a great combo right now. And always no.
You just dumped a ton of creatures into your graveyard. He's back up to 20.
I know it's not going to get easier. I got to be really tight on my mana. Now the good thing is my opponent is running out of cards. Finally. I have a lot of cards, but some of them are completely useless. Apparently there should be a Kozilek somewhere in your sideboard. We'll be in good shape if we can... The one time I don't play Chalice, I'm getting punished hard for this.
The client knows. Ha! Just out of reach.
Yeah, I know. This will be worth 4 cards. Pass. I think I'm lost, to be honest. I think I'm lost. I don't think there's anything I can do to get out of this.
He might self-mill.
They're at 25. I'm at 24. Maybe. I should consider that. My opponent has less cards than me.
You have a vial on the table.
Or sorry, I mean I'm gonna have more cards than they do. So every single time I play something, I fuck myself. Is what's happening here?
It's a standoff.
Yeah, but if I wait to mill themselves, I'll lose. I will 100% because they're the ones ahead right now. They don't have to do anything. No, they have their crabs. They just didn't play them.
Just keep passing the turn. Let's see what happens.
Okay, maybe, sure. What do we have to lose at the moment? And they can still put the onus on me. No, maybe I should play this. Okay, I play Kamena Speaker. I lose, what, 2 cards? That's not too bad. I should have played the Kamena Speaker.
You should start taking this thing up.
I'm not even going to play this. Comes into play tapped. Okay, so this is worth 2 cards, but what I can't wait. I can't do anything. I do want to tick this thing up because I can still put a Reedry in play.
Yes, the tap 2 lands to get that field off.
Shit, I've had some really close calls against Mill, but basically I haven't lost to Mill in like 3 years. But I think this is going to be it. Maybe I'm not even supposed to attack, right? Because if I need to wait until I can attack for much larger chunks of damage. This wasn't even worth it.
Yeah.
I just updated the list, so I have the correct list up there. Okay, I'm just not going to do anything for a little while. I don't know what to do. I gotta wait until I have, I don't know, enough lords. I don't even know if there's enough lords left. Well, lords got dumpstered. That's it. No, I can't win through this. That's unfortunate. Womp womp womp. So I can spell Pierce, but they'll pay for it, and then I lose 10 cards, and like there's no way I can attack. Good games, Mill. Good games. I think... Well, I know I flooded out badly. These... I mean, you can't call this flood. They just didn't connect with anything, and all my opponent's cards could connect with something.
He would have tapped 2.
I know probably the comment section is going to be like, you should have countered the Mesmeric Orb. I have almost never lost to this card, so I'm not ready to like start counterspelling it right now. Although I will admit that it with Profane Memento was sort of a big deal. But it was only a big deal once there was 2 of them out. The 2 of them got out of control. One of them was not really out of control.
You never said hi, good luck.
Oh, maybe that's what happened. Yeah, there was no high good luck in this game. People can't see it, but usually I say hi good luck to all my opponents before we start. Mill gave you crabs. I maintain countering the orb was the correct choice. If I was in the situation again, I wouldn't do it because no, seriously, because you need to protect your creatures. I mean, even in this game, I counterspelled one of the threats on my creatures, and I counterspelled one of the removal spells, and I still was like dead. But the idea is that they don't have enough removal, and I'll have enough power to kill my opponent before the mesmeric orbs do anything. They didn't get any value off of the mesmeric orb. It just ended up milling me, but they didn't end up like, well, no, that's not true. They played a Drown in the Loch. The only thing I'm really afraid of is the Ancestral Recall. What's it called? Visions of Beyond. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Whatever. We're down a match. But there's still 4 matches to go, so don't worry. Everyone watching the stream, we're going to keep streaming. Everyone on YouTube, that's going to be it for today. We're going to thank all my supporters for supporting the Nikachu Empire. We're also going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing with Simic Merfolk in Modern.